know that whenever I got my cow, I really enjoyed watching YouTube videos on sort of everyone's procedure and what they did. So that's what I'm going to do today. First, get her in the stanchion. I give her treat of alfalfa pellets and a little bit of sweet grain, just because that's what we're used to. I'm gonna try to get away from it. And then I lock her in the head gate just for safety. She doesn't even really need it. Then I get my brush her, and this is just a kind of a quick brush to get any debris or anything off that we don't want falling in our milk bucket. And then I actually have these dairy wipes. I did use a hot soapy water, just like a bucket of hot soapy water for a while. Then I switched to these because she is prone to mastitis. So I double up on my wipes, and then you're going to want to wipe down her udder first. So all around each quarter and each teat, just really get in there and wipe all around. This does two things. It cleans, obviously, and then it also helps with her letdown. So just like a baby calf kind of bumps and nudges around on her udder, that's what we're doing in a sense. So I do everything twice. Wipe down her udder twice, and then when we get back around, we're gonna wipe down each teat twice. I just double up because I don't feel like one is enough. It's not enough substance. All right, so I'm gonna start at the very tip, the very base of each teat, and wipe down so where like the hair meets the teat, and then wipe the entire teat down. And you want to go all the way around and switch to the next one. I always do the ones that are closest to me because I don't want my arm or my hand to be wiping up against dirt. So I want the clean part to be what my hand touches when I go to the other side of the other door. My phone, making a video. Okay, so last one I always just do one wipe because at this point everything is clean. This is just the extra step. Everything, there's no debris, and we'll check. I usually check with my phone, but I'll just kind of look under there today. I've got 3 helpers in here with me today. We've got baby kitties, so it's a good distraction. Okay, everything looks really good. So now we're gonna grab the little kitten bucket. I don't need this in the view anymore. So when you're thinking about your stanchion, you want yourself lower. You want your milking stool lower than the cow. So you want her kind of elevated a little bit. Then we're gonna strip out each quarter. Because if there's any sort of bacteria or dirt or anything that's made its way up into the teat, that's gonna come out within the first few squirts. So you always want to squirt that out. And what better way to do that than giving it to the kitty cat. So this is my milk bucket. I ordered it on Amazon. Comes with a lid, which I really enjoy, really appreciate. So then, you see how her, I don't know if you can see, but her back legs are even all the way across. So we've learned a trick. So she stepped her foot back just a little bit, not as much as normal, but she did good. All right, so now we're gonna start the actual milking. And when people think of milking a cow, they think of actually pulling the teats down, and that's not what we want. So you're gonna want to. I'm gonna start on this front one just so you can see. Hey.
What?
Okay, nothing.
Mom, I looked at myself and the inside in my hand.
Cool. So you're gonna put your thumb like in the shape of an L around the base of the teat, and you're gonna pinch off with your thumb and your other fingers. You're gonna pinch that off, and then in a squeezing motion, you're gonna squeeze down with your fingers. So we're gonna pinch the base of the teat, and then squeeze down with our fingers. So we're gonna do that. Now her back left quarter doesn't produce as much as any of the other ones, so I have to, and her back right quarter produces more than any of the other ones. So I actually milk the back right quarter the whole time. And then I just switch with which other teat I'm milking with my right hand. It works out though because I am left-handed, and so I'm stronger in my left hand, so I'm able to stay on that back left teat or back right teat the whole time. Even though it's shorter, the shorter teats, if you kind of look close, my pinky isn't doing anything because it is shorter. So it's just my index finger, middle finger, and ring finger.
Mom, look what that.
She drinks the milk. So that's kind of the motion.
Mom, don't you let her?
Yeah.
Is that hers?
Yes, I gave it to her. Let this in. And you want to focus on, when you first start, you don't want to worry about how fast you're doing it. You want to really focus on, obviously trying to get it in the bucket, but that's not even totally necessary at first. You want to focus on getting gushes out, not little tiny streams, because you'll be there forever and your hands will hurt so bad. So just focus on getting gushes. You can hear the difference. Now, as we work, the other quarters will start to let down. So you always have to make sure you're trying to catch everything in the bucket as you go. And I'll kind of pause for now. I did just want to get an up close on the milking technique. So you're gonna pinch and then squeeze. And that's kind of out of focus. Here we go. Pinch and then squeeze your fingers. You see my pinky's not doing anything, it's just sort of hanging out. So I'm going to milk out the back quarters. Like I said, the back left quarter doesn't produce as much, so it will completely be milked out before any of the other ones. So I'm going to milk that out, and then you switch to the front ones. You gonna say hi? Here's my helper number 1. It's gonna be 5 next week, right? Huh?
Yeah.
Can you let Gus in?
Forgot.
Forgot. Helper number 2 coming in hot.
Let me.
Hey Gus, you wanna say hi?
Hi.
And then helper number 3, you can't see him. We need to turn Etley around so he can see too. So here is when you know to switch. When you're just getting out little, you hear it? Little spurts. That's nothing. So you want to move on. And helper number 3 with this orange juice. Say hi, Etley. Here's what it looks like when you move to one of the longer teats. You still pinch and then squeeze. And it's nice. That's one of the things you want to look for when buying a cow is nice long teats. So your whole hand can fit around the teat. My pinky is actually doing something, and it feels nice. Still getting nice gushes. So here we go.
Hey.
You see the bucket?
Uh-huh.
See the milk coming out?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And you want to be as close to the cow as you can be safely. because it'll save your back. Try to keep your back as straight as you can. And like I said, rest your elbows on your legs. Okay.
What was that?
Okay. So we've moved on to the front teats, front quarters. And the gushes are dissipating. Children are running amok. But I wanted to show you when you know it's time to start stripping out the quarters instead of continuing to milk. So you can see this is done. There's no more streams coming out. It's nothing. So now is when you want to start stripping out. Okay, so up close, same thing. You want to pinch off the base, and then we're gonna slide our whole hands down. And the front quarters are so wonderful. I'm able to almost fully milk them out without having to strip a lot. See, there's no more milk. You're done with those. Okay, so here's that back right quarter. We're just spitting. So you want to spit for a minute. Okay, and then we're gonna pinch and slide. And this quarter I really have to pay attention to because she is prone to subclinical mastitis in this quarter. So I'm going to keep doing this, and then I'll show you. You can see here her udder is still pretty large on this quarter. So I'll show you kind of the after. Now we can see how her, okay, trying to poop, no. And of course I'm taking not longer than normal, so she pooped in the stanchion. Might still. So I went ahead and took away my bucket. Put the lid on, everyone's done, hi! But I did want to show you how this is nice and wrinkly now. There we go. And like I said, I've been dealing with subclinical mastitis with her. And so I've been trying all the things. This is not holistic. She's done, I gotta finish. This is what I've been using. Fight Bac. You spray it on their teats. And so that's what I've been trying. All right, bye-bye, Sally Good. Thank you. Good girl. Good girl. Go on. Yeah. Yeah. Good girl. You're such a good milking boy. Things that I have that I'll show you. Stanchion with a nice head gate. These are not always necessary, but it's really nice to have. Feed trough, and that way it's just safe, secure. If you ever have to have the vet out or AIer, curry comb, brush, iodine, teat dip. Oh, one thing I did forget was to give her vitamin E oil. I've been doing that. Her milk was tasting kind of grassy, cowy. I don't know how to describe, but that works miracles for any, like, you know, new grass. Springtime, they can start tasting kind of, you know, grassy, I think is how I would describe it. Nice milking stool or milk crate works great, but a milk bucket with a lid is a must. And let's see, what else was I gonna say? So I hope this helps if you're thinking about getting a new milk cow, or you're getting one and you're so nervous about milking. That was me. I had a YouTube video pulled up the first time I went to milk the cow. My husband and I were out here in my old milking shed. We didn't have a clue what we were doing. So I had
I had a YouTube video, a how-to video pulled up as we were trying to milk the cow. So please, if this has helped you, if this helped you in any way, let me know. Bless you!